What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday. Got a nice 10-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with 6 of my favorite plays in the slate, and my money 6. So before we get going, if you could drop a like in the video and show some extra love. It actually is my birthday today, so that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's try to get over 200 likes on this video. And also, if there was ever a time to subscribe to the channel, today would be a perfect day. To give me a nice birthday present, so I'd really appreciate that. Let's hop right into it. I'm going to go with James Harden here at the top at 11,400. Very amazing scorer, obviously the best scorer in basketball this year. But when this guy is cooking, he's cooking for real. The last few games, 61 points in the field, 57, 2 out of the last 3. And against the Pelicans, he was cooking, but they absolutely blew him out. So only played 29 minutes in that one. Still got 41 DraftKings points. I think this game will stay close. Against Milwaukee, I honestly could see them getting down in this game on the road. And James Harden willing his team back with another epic performance, similar to what he did against Memphis. They were down pretty big, and then he went absolutely huge to bring them back. But a really big upside, obviously. Think he can go over 60 to 70 DraftKings points in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. Also, it's kind of a weird matchup. I actually want to put him at shooting guard. It's a weird matchup because Milwaukee is really big. I'm not really sure how they're going to match up with him. It's as of right now, it looks like Chris Middleton's going to be on him. That could be a really good or bad matchup, I guess, against James Harden. We'll find out, but I think Harden pretty much can get open against anyone, so we'll see what happens. Middleton could struggle kind of covering him in the three-point line, but for my second guy, I'm going to go with Trey Young here at 8,200, fighting for that Rookie of the Year honor. I feel like he's absolutely been putting in some work since the All-Star break. Huge game against Philly, got the game winner against them last game, 32, 11, and 6. I thought they were going to put his minutes down a little bit, but his minutes have been staying pretty consistent recently, 33, 34, 34, and 32 of the last 4 games. And this game projected for 240 points currently. So we have a lot of points up for grabs. The spread's only like 2 points, so it should be close as well. It is a good matchup, even though he did struggle against his Pelicans team last time he played. I think he'll be able to bounce back here in this matchup. And his assist rate has been really good. If he can score a lot, he can easily get us over 45 DraftKings points. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. Then I'm going to go with Elfrid Payton. Currently questionable, so obviously we got to keep some tabs on this news. Hopefully we get word before lock. And this is a perfect spot for him. Like I said, 240 points. It's going to be a very fast pace in this one. He has been struggling the last 2, but his ability to fill it up in every category has been just absolutely amazing recently. Before the last 2, he got, 5 straight triple-doubles, 4 straight triple-doubles or something like that. So he was able to have some huge games, and against Atlanta, he was able to get a triple-double against them too in just 30 minutes. Really good ability. And this is the matchup, like I said, it's really just a perfect matchup for Elfrid Payton. He can struggle against some good defensive players, but Trey Young, definitely not known for his defense. Very fast-paced. Some more rebounds up for grabs for him. Some more ability in transition and stuff like that, and he can score a little bit better against Trey Young, like I mentioned. And 7,600 for a guy that put up like 5 straight triple-doubles. Really good upside in his price tag. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. Obviously, if he doesn't play, don't play him, though. I will update that on Twitter if that's the case. But for my fourth guy, Gordon Hayward, we have no Kyrie Irving. So this is a spot where Gordon Hayward always has good upside. Without Kyrie Irving, his usage rate is up a lot without him. And we got some other guys banged up on the Celtics, even though they're looking like they're more closer to probable tonight. Jason Tatum didn't play last game. Al Horford hasn't played like the last 2 games. So these guys are a little bit banged up. I could see them playing tonight based on the news, but they could get less minutes than they typically do. Maybe they give Gordon Hayward a few of Tatum's minutes and maybe a few of Marcus Morris's minutes to get him kind of going in the right direction before the playoffs, because if the Celtics are going to win anything in the playoffs, I think Gordon Hayward is going to have to be the biggest piece for them to really step up as like a big kind of second or third scoring option alongside Kyrie Irving. So at 4,800, really a perfect spot for him to step up. I don't think Kyrie Irving has played against the Cavs any game this year. All 3 games have been without him. And Gordon Hayward has done very well. He's shot at 63%, averaging 29 DraftKings points in just 26 minutes a game. So really good production. 4,800 has the upside of over 30 DraftKings points. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fourth guy. And for my fifth guy, Pat Connaughton here, I mentioned how Milwaukee is a weird matchup for this Houston team because Houston plays really the polar opposite of what Milwaukee's been doing recently. Milwaukee, their lineup for this game is projected to be Chris Middleton at the 2. He's a small forward typically. Giannis at the 3. He could be playing like the 5 for Houston. So they have a really, really different kind of sense of lineups. And if Milwaukee's going to want to like kind of go small at all to counteract Houston, it's going to be Pat Connaughton that's going to be playing a lot of minutes. He's really the only shooting guard that they have healthy that would be able to play a lot of minutes. So I think in this game, he could get closer to 30-plus minutes, honestly. He's been putting up some solid lines recently, 24, 25, 25, and 29 DraftKings points. Last game was a blowout. Well, actually, the last 2 were blowouts, so we didn't really need to play as many minutes in the last 2. But this is a really good spot, I think, against Houston here at 4,500. Should be a fairly high-scoring and competitive game. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fifth guy. Then I'm going to go with Shaquille Harrison. He's going to be probably pretty chalky here tonight, but 4,400 for a guy that's played a ton of minutes the last 2 games, 39 minutes, both of them. This game was a overtime game, I believe, so you got a few extra minutes, but still, with no Zach LaVine, with no Chris Dunn here tonight, and no Otto Porter, that's a lot of scoring off the table for the Chicago Bulls. And Shaquille Harrison has shown one of the better abilities of the players on the team still, like in the starting lineup, to be able to step up and score alongside probably Markkanen as a top guy, obviously. But even if this game gets ugly, just with how thin they are, I could see Shaquille Harrison still playing over 30 minutes. So at 4,400, solid value for a guy that can score and step up in the absence of all the Bulls scorers. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. But that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the plays. You got James Harden, Trey Young, Gordon Hayward, Elfrid Payton, Pat Connaughton, and Shaquille Harrison. Drop a like in the video if you did enjoy it. Like I said, over 200 likes would be amazing. Thank you if you can hit that. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will update any plays on Twitter at MoneyWebby, as Elfrid Payton is questionable. We have a few other guys that are questionable, so obviously some value would open up if they do or not play here tonight. But good luck, and we'll see you back here again next time.